Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a very spooky edition of the Anime Gourmands. With anime content so good, they'll be coming back to suck blood twice.
Oh,
I could have done that better. I could have done
okay.
that way
Okay,
better.
Kevin. It's okay,
Let me
Kevin.
try. Let me try again. No, I'm trying again. The anime content so ghouly, you'll be telling your mates at schooly. That was worse. That was actually significantly worse. Oh, nothing's more entertaining than embarrassing yourself on the internet.
I was gonna say, bro, the cringe makes it even more entertaining.
That's right. And we are the Cringe Gourmands, Kevin Angel Tanner. Gents, how are you feeling this week of Halloween?
I'm feeling all right, actually. Surprisingly, today. The past couple days I was exhausted, but today not too bad.
Tanner, your mic sounds immaculate. I imagine that means you got your computer fixed.
Indeed, yes. I sent my CPU to AMD with a warranty claim. The best part of that whole process was that, like, in part of the warranty thing, you have to tell them like what's wrong and then also like what you did to troubleshoot it, because I'm assuming they're like, all right, we need to weed out if you're like an idiot and just don't know how to troubleshoot a computer. Right. So I tell them everything I did, and I know I was very thorough because they did not ask a single other question for my claim. They just went, all right, send it. Let's check it out. And then
No follow-up required.
yeah. But yeah, got a new CPU and now my computer works. Yay!
And the guy whose computer has never had any problems even once in his life, Angel, how are you doing?
I'm tired.
I think Angel causes the problems with his computer, like unplugging it from the wall with his feet.
All right, I fixed
Oh my
that.
god,
right.
that's right.
I kept kicking the power cord out.
You would do it. I just remember suddenly, and like, I think we were still playing Siege at the time, and you would just do it. I'd be like, no, why is he running in circles? Oh, it's because he's disconnected.
Well, it's because I have like these bars on the back of my desk where I like to rest my feet, and the cable runs behind those. So if my foot slips, I kick it off.
Foot slips, whoopsie doodle.
Yep. But I fixed the issue. All right, I moved the cables around so they're not behind that portion anymore.
Proud of you.
It has been a minute since you last, disconnected yourself.
I do remember saying one time, like, all right, guys, it's impossible for me to kick it off now. And then I proceeded to kick it off.
That does sound familiar. Gents, you guys got any Halloween plans? Anything brewing plan wise? Or are we getting too old?
I wish I had plans. I mean, I got invited to something. I got invited to a Halloween rave. But
sounds sick.
I don't know. I've been feeling a little broke recently, so I don't know if I'm gonna go.
Tell me about it. What about you, Angel?
Nothing.
Damn.
Nothing. Oh. You gonna dress up? Hit
what
the
would
bars?
Angel dress up as?
He could be No, you go ahead. You go first, Angel. I want to hear this.
I have a green cape. That's all.
Oh, you could be like Bilbo Baggins or something.
He could be Iwafumi from Rising of the Shield Hero. And you could try to find the one Rising of Shield Hero van left. And yeah, I also got nothing, unfortunately. But who knows? I have been known to take on impulsive, plans out of nowhere. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
That's right. Kevin, you trying to go to the Baby Metal concert in LA on November 1st?
Okay, actually though, I did shoot my shot at getting tickets, and I'm sure as anyone who isn't just glued to their phone at 10 a.m. on a work day knows, it's impossible.
Dude, okay. I don't know if I just like so happened to just like see like an ad for it at the right time then, because I could have bought 2 tickets for like $60 each.
Oh, geez, for real?
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe it was less that there weren't tickets available, more like I did not think there were any tickets worth, getting, you know,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
like not any good seats.
Well, let's see what they have, because I mean, Baby Metal would be pretty sick.
Oh,
Not gonna
dude,
lie.
I think someone's opening for them that I was also interested in, if
So
I'm not mistaken.
if you want, like, upper floor is still just going for $60. If second floor or like first level, I guess, not floor tickets, but like first floor seated is
Mm.
like 150 each,
Uh,
which seems pricey,
uh,
but they're out there.
you know what? There's some tickets that are similar to like the sleep token seats that we went to.
It seems like it's a much bigger stage though.
Yeah, no,
Much
absolutely.
bigger. Is this like a football field or something?
No, 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 no. I believe Intuit Dome is the new Clippers
Oh,
arena.
basketball.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. It is the new Clippers arena. Um, Fun fact about the Intuit Dome. Uh, Actually, this is not that fun. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, Kev, if you want floor tickets, that's $350.
Yeah. No, but now that I'm seeing it, like, this isn't terrible. Some row four tickets for $60, $75.
Yeah.
I might have to reconsider. Is all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
LA, not that far from where I live.
No, it's not. See, here's now you could persuade me to join you.
Oh,
It's quite a bit further for me, but
it is quite a bit further for you.
and my car leaks gasoline, but
Fix it.
I know I need to fix it.
Nothing a little duct tape won't fix, okay?
Just throw some JB Weld on there. We're good.
There we go. There we go.
That would I don't that might do it, honestly. Depending on where it's leaking from. Yeah, I think I know where, but some of you might think, oh, safety concern. I go, yeah, and my car catches on fire, my car catches on fire.
Yeah. C'est la vie, as they say.
Indeed.
All right, boys. Why don't we go ahead and do what we came here to do, and that is to rate, review, give our impressions, opinions on the new anime in the top 10 for this season. And those anime are: May I ask for one final thing, Dust Beyond the End of the World? This monster wants to eat me. Chitose is in the ramen bottle, and Sanda. Let's start with the shows that we were gonna do last week and we're gonna do this week. We're gonna do May I ask for one final thing to start? Tanner, my understanding is that you're I don't know if my mic caught that woo in the background.
I did. It did.
Okay, good. Claudia, big fan. Big fan. Tanner, what are your impressions of May I ask for one final thing?
Oh, bro. I Yeah, what do people not love more than just the ultimate sense of like justice? And by justice, I mean just don't you wish you could just slug any fucking like any wrongdoer out there? Because that is all this show is about. Oh, this guy's a bad person. And main character lady, forget her name. I watched it yesterday.
Don't worry, I got you. Scarlet.
Scarlet, that's right, Scarlet, the Mad Dog Princess.
Mm-hmm.
She also loves nothing more than to just beat the shit out of anyone who is a bad person. It really started the show off strong. I loved where it went when it was like, let me ask for one last thing. Let me slug this bitch. It was something like that for the translation. It's a fun show. It's a relatively lighthearted, just like pure vigilante justice type of anime. But like, imagine it is a princess who wears studded leather gloves beating the shit out of everyone.
Bro, those are studded knuckle dusters.
Indeed.
I only know the term from My Hero Vigilantes. Funny enough.
But no, I liked it. I think I honestly don't have a whole lot to say about it because I feel like it is relatively like a surface level show of just like, here's the bad guys. Let's figure out a way to beat them up. And I mean, that's the funny part, honestly, is it's like her whole plan about everything is like, I'm gonna punch him. I just need to figure out how. And she's been freed from the public eye by her fiance breaking up the engagement. And so now she doesn't have to hold any image. She's free to beat up whomever she likes.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps to the disdain of her brother.
And to the enjoyment of the first prince.
Indeed. I love the first prince. The cunning, kind of works in the shadows type of guy.
He's a fun guy.
Yeah. You don't quite know exactly what he's thinking, but he seems like a cool dude. He's also quite the romantic.
I found my opinion to be pretty neutral on this show. And I think it's because I kind of expected for a show to feature so much punching, for it to be animated maybe a little bit more, with a little bit more I don't know. I don't want to say effort. I don't want to say like they didn't put any effort into it. But like it's definitely not the most captivating like action sequences, right? A lot of the punches happen like in a flash, right? The only satisfying punch was when she when she punches the home wrecker, right?
Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah, the rest are very much just like your classic anime punch. The other guy goes flying into the wall type.
And so, yeah, I don't know. I just like bro, imagine if they animated this like Windbreakers or something, you know? It's that would pop off, right? But I think this show's priorities lie in its narrative, at which for me, I've seen a million villainess shows at this point. Like, I'm not too captivated by the villainess story without like something to hold my attention. You know what I mean? Seventh Death Loop or whatever that show is called is an example I would put as like, that's a villainess story that I really got behind, and I would really look forward to a season 2. These 3 episodes, they were fine. They were bad. They were bad. It was fine.
It was fine.
So I have been told that there is some interesting developments that make the show unique that happen past the 3 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And so, Tanner, I'm at a bit of a so we at this point we just do a pass fail, right? It's just
Sure.
are we gonna watch more? Or are we not gonna watch more?
Yeah.
So let me ask you: is this a pass fail show for you?
I mean, I think I would pass it because, like, I don't think there was anything in specific that I disliked about it. Yeah, it's not like I think of the other shows that I watched, I think there were better ones, but this was plenty entertaining enough in its own right. It's, I don't think every show has to have like the most incredibly developed plot to be entertaining.
It doesn't. But then I have to really like the characters, and I like these characters, but I don't like really like them.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my thing: is that because Claudia is such a big fan of the show, I'm going to be watching it no matter what, regardless of whether you pass fail it. So
Yeah.
I'm going to hold you to it.
We might as well review it.
We might as well review it. We'll consider this a pass to be reviewed in full at the end of the season in the final course. All right, let's move on to. We all watched Dusk Beyond the End of the World, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll
You.
get this monster wants to eat me out of the way. When we read the synopsis for the show, it was very like, oh, this could be interesting. And then I watched the show and I said, oh, that's pretty interesting. So it reminds me of a little bit of like a Hikaru, Summer Hikaru died, right? It's not nearly as captivating as Hikaru. Hikaru is like, pretty high up there for me rating wise. So this is not on that level so far, but I think it does a pretty good job of like keeping you on your toes, making the characters interesting. So you've got our main character Hinako, incredibly sad girl, lost her family tragically as a child. And so she has a espresso.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some dark themes in the show. When she comes along, this mermaid who wants to essentially eat her, but she doesn't want to eat her the way she is because right now, because of her mental state, she's not delicious, apparently.
Mm.
And so we've got the press girl who like makes it very clear. I don't, this is going to get very, very dark. I don't want to kill myself. But I'm also not going to like fight for my life if like something happens. Case in point, she gets attacked by a sea monster. And she had to get rescued by our mermaid. And she's just like, well, finally. And then she gets rescued, and then the whole like, oh, I'm going to eat you at a later time thing happens. And so it's pretty good. I found myself like kind of on the edge of my seat a little bit of seeing like what's happening. Because you like already in these 3 episodes, you see a positive change with Hinako, right? And then she has a realization of like, wait a second. She is trying to make me a happier person so that she can eat me, but I want her to eat me now. But then if I become happy, I'm not going to want to be eaten. So she's dealing with like a really she's just in a weird spot in that way. And her friend Miko is also like very involved in this show. She's kind of playing like a bit of a wild card. It's kind of implied that she kind of knows that there's a supernatural element at play. And so you've got this like love triangle of sorts happening. Not even a love triangle. It's more like it's like a love line. It's a love line, yeah. You've got
Your
Hinako in the middle.
classic.
Yeah, the classic,
Okay.
you know. You got Hinako in the middle. You got Miku on one side of her, and Shiori the mermaid on the other side. And it's good. It's a pass. It's definitely a pass. It's definitely captivating enough to continue, and that's where I'll leave it. I invite you boys to check it out if you can, and if not, you know, I'll review it at the end of the season.
All right.
Let's go ahead and move on to what I think was the gem of last week's slate, Dusk Beyond the End of the World. I believe we've all watched this one. Angel, if I could ask, what did you think of Dusk Beyond the End of the World?
Let's see. Okay, so just to make sure, I watched 3 episodes. Episode 0, 1, and
0.
2.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. I didn't see. I didn't see if you guys brought it up, but
We did not, but it does start. Episode 0 is sort of like a prologue, but it's a
Yeah.
very, you cannot watch episode 1 without episode 0. You will be confused.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, you know, episode 0 is kind of essential.
Yes.
But I want to say this was gorier than I expected, or at least for PA works. You know, I'm not used to them doing this kind of show.
I mean, do you remember Angel Beats? It was somewhat gory, just like people weren't dying. That was kind of the whole bit, right?
Right. Well, that's kind of the whole shtick.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's the whole. What does gory mean at that point?
Oh, gore just means like oh, a bunch of blood and viscera, you know, like they've had shows of blood. It's Charlotte. I mean, that's a great example for me, like, of a show that has some finality, you know, and some like really uncomfortable body horror.
Yeah, I feel like the show was gory, but it wasn't like horrific, you know.
No, it wasn't horrific. No.
It was just unexpected.
You unexpected it. I knew it was coming.
I did not. But let's see. I didn't really know what to expect after episode 0, but you know, android wife going full Jedi.
Full Jedi indeed.
What a tag, dude. What a tag.
Android wife going full Jedi.
That's actually goated.
Let's see what else. I don't remember too much. I mean, I was pretty tired. I remember, let's see, Laser Cannon episode 1. That was something.
That was great. At that moment, I was like, now this is anime. Like, it's one of those scenes that really makes you go, this is what I think of when I think of like anime battle. This is great. I'm loving it.
When she pulls out the railgun and just destroys the mountain?
Yeah, I'm like, this is so overkill. Do you not think someone's going to come along and go, that crater's new?
No, I love that scene. I think it was also like the animation detail was kind of insane. Like, you could see him like
he lit on fire before like the beam hit. Yeah.
Sick. That was a sick moment. Any other thoughts, Angel?
Can't think of anything right now, but I'm sure more will come to mind as we talk about it.
Sure,
Mhm.
sure. Yeah, I this is one of those few shows where I'm like, maybe we don't need to read the synopsis of every show because I almost wanted to not know
Mm.
the turn that this show is going to take after episode 0. I think it would have hit even harder, right?
I don't remember the synopsis if I'm honest, and
Oh, good.
I'm
Oh,
glad
so
for it.
yeah.
I like minorly remembered it, but yeah, I think if you went in blind, it would be an incredible watch.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And so I'm watching episode 0, and I'm like, I'm literally just waiting until like, oh, when's shit gonna hit the fan? Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I expected the whole like someone's gonna try to shoot her, you know.
mm-hmm. Oh,
I
they were building it up for sure. Yeah,
I thought
even within the narrative.
I thought it might happen in a different way than it did, but like it was like, oh, she's going on the big stage, and I'm like, she's gonna get sniped. Like someone's gonna take her out. Turns out, not quite, but
Yeah, I really enjoyed episode 0. It was a lot more mature than I thought it would be. Like there was some implied masturbation. I don't know if you
are you
guys
talking about the dream?
No.
What are you talking about? Question mark.
Look. Let me paint you a scene.
Okay.
She's on her bed and she's talking to her like little assistant thing, and she's got like the
Yeah.
photos of him pulled up, right? And she's like doing this thing where she's like on the photo, rubbing her
Yeah.
finger against the screen and all that, right?
Yeah. She's like, I didn't remember you being so mature.
Exactly. She then tells her assistant to like stop paying attention for a minute, and then the next thing she does is wash her hands. I don't know if I have to put two and two together here.
I didn't see that personally. I thought she just was genuinely wanting a little privacy, but not like that.
I mean, she wants a little privacy, and then she sullied her hands doing what? Crochet?
I don't remember the hand washing.
Oh yeah, there was some hand
Tanner
washing.
has memory loss of certain scenes.
Memory loss. It traumatized me.
That brought me back to my days as a youth, a 4-year-old.
Not in my good Christian show.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I thought that was funny. And then dude, I'm not gonna lie, like for just having one episode 20-ish minutes with these two characters, I was like, damn, that there's some chemistry being built better than like full seasons of romance anime.
Yeah, actually they did a really good job of establishing that so quickly.
And like yeah, again, like it's not a lot of time. These characters, you've got to like root for them and their relationship very quickly before the rug gets pulled out from under you, right?
Yeah.
And so I thought that was executed very well. Episode 1, I have a notepad and I wrote only rank 9, but I don't know why I wrote that.
Only rank 9. What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't
Only
remember.
rank 9.
If this was last week, I might remember, but now this note with no context makes no sense.
Because I'm like, I don't remember anything about like ranks or anything. Or
let me know in the comments what I meant by this.
Only rank 9. Which 9 am I ranking?
Exactly. I don't know what it means. I thought like the shift to the post-apocalypse and having like this, this sort of like tribe system going on, the government being involved the way it is. I thought that was like very interesting, right? They're
pretty on the nose calling them. Well, it works better in Japanese, but essentially the organization being called Orwell. because it's very Orwellian
Yes,
the way
yes,
that they
indeed.
go about it.
1984, good stuff.
Yes.
And the we get introduced to these like executive officers, I guess. You know,
They're like fucking JoJo characters, man.
yes, okay, thank you. They do feel lifted from a different anime. But yeah, I thought the world building was really good. That they travel to the next town, they meet the girl with like the storybook picture. We get the episode 3 ends on the cliffhanger with her. Like, I really thought that was very interesting, and of course, robot waifu. And the mystery of like, why does she look exactly like Toa? Blah blah. Why do the other waifus also look like Toa?
Why do all the waifus look like Toa?
Yeah. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, we'll find out. I thought it was excellent, to be honest. Like, I really was surprised at the quality of animation, the captivating narrative, and the characters so far. I mean, I think they need a little bit more fleshing out before I say I like really like them or I don't. But like, so far, I'm like I'm really digging it, and the intro was pretty good.
Oh yeah, definitely. And also, is this going to be a show that has like a different outro for every episode? Because it
I
seems like it so far.
want it to. Believe you me, that sounds like a good idea.
Because so far I think every outro has been different.
Now, only thing is, I don't know if PA works off the top of my head if they do different outros, generally speaking. I'd have to really go back and see, but yeah. What did you think, Tanner? What were your impressions on Dusk Beyond the End of the World?
Oh, I thought it was really good. I mean, of course, I've put my comments in here and there as you guys have been talking, but
Of course.
yeah, I liked it a lot. I liked how they sort of like introduced everything, especially like you're like, wow, they're practically brother and sister, but somehow I feel okay with this one.
Yeah.
They
I think they do a decent enough job to not like Chiyunji family you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they know they're not blood related.
Yes, indeed.
It's a very pure love, and then I think they did a pretty good job of like dumping you in like essentially like where you're like, oh, I don't know what's going on. You're kind of finding out what the new world is like as the main character is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I like that each episode was also kind of like its own sort of self-contained story so far, where you could kind of watch each one and been like, oh yeah, this is like a good just arc, right? I did end up, and this is a good thing, obviously. I did end up while watching episode 3, I was like, wait, what? I'm watching episode 3? Like, I lost track of like what episode I was on. Like, I was like, you could have told me this was episode 2.
Yeah, I mean, episode 3 is episode 4.
Well, no, I'm talking about numerically ordered episodes. Episode 2 felt like episode 1. How do you want me to say it?
I think you said it well enough. I just got confused.
I know. Yes, I was watching the 3rd episode, and it felt like I had only watched 2 episodes.
Oh, okay. You're essentially paying the show a little bit of a compliment, right?
Yes, I am
Yeah.
saying it was engaging enough that I was not keeping track of, oh, I've got one more episode to watch for the show,
Mhm.
for our show, right?
Yeah.
I would
Eh.
have absolutely kept watching.
Oh, I would have binged it easily. But then I confuse myself and I start bleeding in the forbidden episode content, into the
Oh,
regular chat.
yeah, the forbidden episode.
So it sounds like we're mostly in agreement about like our positive feelings on the show. Do want to ask you two,
Mm.
why is Dusk Beyond the End of the World rated so low on Mal?
What?
It's 7.15.
7.15.
That
I wouldn't have
is
expected that actually.
super low. I'm like, what is going on?
What are you talking? It is 7.7. No, that's the wrong one. Why is it giving me that? What the hell?
The wrong show. It's the wrong number.
Oh yeah, it is 7.15.
Um, you know what? Someone explain to me in the comments why you think Dusk Beyond the End of the World is a 7.15. Because right now I have literally no idea.
Oh, it's also apparently an anime original.
Yeah. Which I
But-
love. Love.
But no, I don't know. I it certainly makes me fearful. I hope they don't drive the show into the ground. But
I mean, we're 3 episodes. I think there's only 4 episodes out, even, and I thought the first
really?
3 were excellent. So it's like, why? Yeah, there's only 4 episodes out. Like, unless the 4th episode is all on one frame of animation, I really cannot see a reason. You know,
they're gonna freaking visual novelists.
that would be actually insane. All right. Well, it sounds like we're all clueless. So, honestly, for me, I think whenever a show isn't on an easily accessible platform like Crunchyroll or Netflix, for whatever reason, they just don't get the ratings or the attention on Mal. And unfortunately, this show is on High Dive Hell. So High Dive Hell. But regardless, other people's opinions, that doesn't phase us.
That's
Angel,
right.
pass fail.
I'll pass.
Tanner, passo failo.
Pass indeed.
And I am passing this easily. It is going to move on to the final course, which is in like 9 weeks. Ooh, looking forward to it, boys. Let's talk about Chitose is in the Ramune bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Tanner, I just want to start off real quick.
Okay.
Because I can't help but think that whoever is behind, like, whoever's directing or the screenwriting or whatever, that they watched a lot of like Ferris Bueller type media.
Ferris Bueller.
Breakfast Club type media. You know what I mean? Like classic high school based media. I have no other way to describe this, but there's just a sort of like cheesiness that permeates throughout the whole show. And sometimes it can be campy, right? Not in the, in general, right? Some shows do it too much, it becomes campy. I found myself finding this show a little endearing. And maybe that's because the first 3 episodes really have to do with like Kenta's improvement.
Mhm.
And so there's like a level of like, like, oh, I want to see where this goes. Now I sent you a red herring. No, that's not that you use that. A misfired bullet. I don't know. I'm bad
What
with
are
the
you trying to
analogies
say
today.
here?
I'm trying to say that I dropped the ball for you, and I said, oh, episode 1's an hour, so let's just do 2 episodes.
Uh,
Not realizing that episode 1 was half anime, half a tour of restaurants with the live action, like the voice actors,
in Fukui, yeah,
which was cool.
it was cool.
I just didn't. When I saw the time on the episode, I didn't know. I ended up watching 3 episodes because I did like the show enough, but I think you said you only watched the 2, right?
Yeah, I only watched the 2.
So what did
That's
you
what you
think?
told me.
That is what I told you. So what did you think of those 2 episodes, Stan?
I liked it. I feel like it did a really good job of turning like the classic harem anime trope, like sort of into a actual like mature and like cognitively available plot.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was interesting because usually it's like, MC just can't help but attract all these girls. Oh man, what will he ever do with all of this attention? And it's just like you watch it because like you're kind of almost like, man, I wish I could be him kind of way, right? But I feel like the main character does a really good job of expressing like how it's like really not that great of a thing to be very popular, and how like having to deal with all of these like different like feelings, and how like he's like, I'm really popular, but then like people fall for me easily, and then I have to like navigate that lightly so as not to like hurt anyone's feelings. And it was pretty insightful, honestly,
Mm,
as opposed to like your usual harem, right?
totally.
Um, but I feel like we only really got to see into like mostly just the main character and then the Kenta guy, and we got like a sort of peek into a couple of the other like, or like a few of the girls, I guess, but we didn't get to see that much of like their characters yet. They were kind
Mm-hmm.
of just like playing supporting roles in these first 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So I am curious to see like if they're going to be able to really flesh out, all 5 of these girls in a successful way.
It's gonna be a feat, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But so far, so good.
Yeah, no, I liked it. I liked it. I very much was going into it thinking this is going to be another harem anime. I mean,
Which it is.
it is, but I was surprised by the maturity of it. I guess I will say.
What did you think of private property destruction?
I thought that was epic. I was not expecting that. I thought that was great.
Dude, was not expecting it in the slightest.
Yeah, right. I'm like, he's outside the fucking sliding glass door, and then you see him wind up, and you're like, oh shit.
Mm.
This Mafka about like he doesn't let on to what he's trying to do, right?
Right.
They intentionally skip that part. No, that was great.
Mm-hmm. Tanner, I just realized another detail of like why it kind of reminds me of like these older like movies. And it's because they did like the character introductions in that sort of style. Like, oh, this is Nanase. And it's like just a freeze frame with like her name popping up. It's like, oh, bitch.
Did they do it like that?
Yeah, they did, man. They did. I remember thinking like, oh, dude, this is legit giving like I don't know, like classic movie
Record
trope
scratch.
for me.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, yes,
I
yeah.
bet you're
Those are the
wondering how I
vibes.
got in this situation.
100%. And so yeah, Chitose is in the ramen bottle. Pretty good. Pretty good. You know what it kind of reminds me of a little bit so far, at least.
Mm.
It's like they put the main character from Bunny Girl Senpai, made him smile a little bit more, and took away all like the paranormal stuff that happens around, right? Because Rascal is kind of like also a harem-y anime. But I say that because like
I was gonna say, I don't know. Sakata makes it very clear.
Saku's kind of like
for one girl.
yes, of course, absolutely. That is, it's not a 1-for-1 transfer, but Saku is sort of like this social problem solver.
I just realized it's Sakuta is fucking his bunny girl senpai, and Saku is in
Ramune.
Yeah.
Yes. So it goes deeper than I even thought it did.
The characters' names are very similar.
But no. I mean that in a positive way. I also got like a little bit of vibes from a show we used to watch back in the day. Tomozaki-kun. I can't remember what the full title even is.
Tomozaki-kun.
But we used to call it the self-help anime. And I mean, obviously,
the character Tomozaki.
That's the one. Bottom tier character Tomozaki. A lot of that obviously has to do with the fact that they're helping Kenta, and they go through a lot of like this, a lot of similar themes that bottom tier did. But it's also like kind of the animation style, the art style, like it is also reminiscent of that. So, Tanner, I have to ask the question: Chitose's in the ramen bottle. Is this a pass or a fail?
Oh, this is a pass for sure. It was fun.
Pass. Yeah, I am very down for more. I'm kind of excited to see what happens after like the Kenta arc, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
So we'll see.
Find
At
out
the no, not next time. Find out in the final course. All right, let's move on to what I think we can all agree was the black sheep of the synopses that we read. Sanda. Angel, what did you think of Science Saru's anime this season?
All right, wait, hold up. Tanner, did you watch?
No.
No. All right, let me give you a better synopsis. All right.
Okay.
How do I even put it? Actually,
I believe in you.
all right. I got you.
Mm.
Let's see. Man. All right. Tanner. Think of it like this. Tanner.
He's cooking.
Did you ever miss your abducted girlfriend so much that you'd stab a child? Is that right, Kevin?
That's about right.
That's interesting, to say the least.
How about
That's all I got.
How about tall tomboy stabs child to turn child into Santa? Oh, so she can find her abducted girlfriend.
You're what? You're giving me like fucking what's the movie where the guy kills Santa and then he has to become Santa type shit?
Oh God, yeah. What is that movie? It has Tim Allen in it, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put Tim Allen Santa movie. Oh, it's just called the Santa Claus.
Oh.
The Santa Claus spelled with an E.
That's right. So all right, you're not helping me understand what this show's about.
right, so
really,
Tanner, here's the. I got you, bro. I got you. So Japan has an
Japan.
incredibly low birth rate.
So where is this going?
And so the descendant of Santa Claus is hiding in a school trying to be a normal kid.
The descendants of Santa Claus. Okay.
Don't interrupt. And
This is okay.
question till the end. And then this tomboy
Girl.
who he low key has a crush on. Yes. She's like, I've got a knife, and he's like, don't do that. And she's like, I'm gonna stab you. And then she doesn't succeed because someone walks in, and she's like, you and me, we're not done. And so Sanda, the descendant of Santa Claus, go figure, he's like, oh, this girl has feelings for me.
Because of course.
Because of course, yeah. You stab. Hey, questions for the end. And so and so Sanda goes about his day, right? And he's like, all right, I gotta let her know that I also have a crush on her. And of course, she asks for his eraser. She God, there's another thing. Asks for his eraser, fulfills a wish, and stabs him in the heart so that she can make his clothes red, so that she can complete the Santa transformation, in which Sanda, a 14-year-old twink boy, turns into a like 70-year-old man with the power of joy and merriment, so that he can fix the Japan's low birth rates. And that's basically the whole story. Am I missing anything, Angel?
Sorry, where does Japan's birth rates?
No,
questions
I don't
questions
think so.
for the end.
Yeah,
Questions for the
Tanner.
end.
I know it brings up a lot of questions, Tanner.
It's not the end.
Oh yeah. And then there's so all the kids go to this department store, which has been turned into a school, and it's supposed to imply like a little bit of a dystopian thing. There's like a 90-year-old dude who looks like he's 20. Anyways, and so there's a oh god, Angel, I need you to help me. What do they call the fucking the special ops team specifically designed to capture Santa? It had a funny name.
Pardon?
I can't remember.
Who is capturing Santa? Why do they want to?
I
Questions
don't
for the end,
remember. Tanner, it sounds like you should have watched.
This is crazy. This is a wild description. I'm actually
This show. No, here's the thing: is I'm not even like exaggerating any detail. This show is fucking crazy.
Tomboy girl stabs boy so that she can complete the fucking like
the Santa incantation.
The ritual that's like
the ritual.
Out of,
yes,
like, the fucking like the Stone Ages. It would seem, Santa brought about by his red clothes, and of course it must be blood.
It could just be
what if this kid just dressed red one day on accident,
so he is very cognizant of the fact that he should avoid red. He explicitly states, that he hates the color red.
Okay. So, but was he wearing like all white?
Yes.
Of course. Okay. So then,
right. And so Santa in this universe has the power of getting
you're gonna
sleigh rails out of his feet.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like he has the power of like getting women pregnant or something if he's gonna fucking solve the.
I mean, he does, just not at like a faster clip than any normal person.
Okay.
So
So sleigh rails come out of his feet so he can like fucking ski, I guess.
Yeah, or to carve his initial into the floor, causing a mini cave in on the floor.
What?
Yeah. Anyways, questions for the end, Tanner. No,
Okay.
dude, seriously, like
And
Santa.
there's some secret organization out here that's trying to
Yes.
hunt Santa down.
Correct.
So what happened to the original Santa?
We don't know.
Okay. This also implies that Santa and Mrs. Claus got it on and had a child,
Yes, of course.
but at a very old age.
Well,
Unless he's like a third descendant, like he's not like the son of Santa. Unless he is the son of Santa, then I'm like, dang, Santa.
they just say he's
got game.
a descendant from Santa Claus. They do not say if he's his grandchild or great grandchild or great 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 grandchild.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, no, the show, and again, Science Saru, the minds behind Dan to Dan. They very, very clearly like chaotic, fast-paced anime, and that's exactly what this is. It's wonderful. And not to I just want to say, Tanner, there are bombs in the show.
Bombs.
There are multiple, plural.
Uh-huh.
That's just another like appetizer, I'm just trying to entice you.
Okay. Is Santa the one with the bombs?
No.
Mm.
The tomboy is.
Is she? What? Why is she the
Also,
one?
yeah, in this universe, kids can kill adults with basically no repercussion.
Oh.
Because of the low birth rates.
Huh. I want to know why she's the one doing the whole Santa ritual shit.
Oh, because her girlfriend got abducted.
By?
We don't know.
And how does that relate to her being like, I must make this man into Santa?
She said there's only one man I can think of that can help. Santa.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
With the power of jolly and merriment.
Yes. And sleigh skis.
All right. Look. The way
Like-
Kevin has described it so far is very accurate.
Nice.
Thank you.
I remember watching episode 1 and being like, all right, what the heck am I watching? I need to watch the next one.
And then you watched episode 2 and you were like, oh God, are they going to make old man Santa and this tomboy character actually like kiss or something? There's like a situation. I know. That sounds bad.
Look.
That sounds bad.
They're not beating the Santa fetish allegations, okay?
Who has a Santa fetish? Someone does.
Someone almost certainly has a little bit of a, I wouldn't call it a Santa fetish, but they take joy in dominating Santa.
Whoa.
And making him do things he doesn't want to do.
We're falling into some real niche categories here, This is like you're on rule 34 and there's like 10 tags. You know what I mean? Like,
well, after this, there's gonna be thousands,
Yeah. No, okay. So talking seriously now about like my opinion of the show. Animated incredibly well. Like it's Science Saru off the heels of Dan to Dan. They are like picking up where they left off with Dan to Dan season 2, no cap. And the world building with like they're very slowly like letting you peer into the dystopia that these kids are in, and they're kind of realizing that it's a dystopia at the same time we are. And
does it really make you feel like Santa Claus?
it's the first Santa Claus, type anime. And the characters, I love all the characters. Sanda and Fuyumura, like they've got like some weird chemistry, but it works, you know. Uh, it's really fucking good. Might be show of the season. I'm just putting it out there.
I think it might be as well.
Tanner, this is our basically we're pleading for you to watch the show for end of season.
Sounds
Kevin's
crazy.
wild description of the show did not intrigue you in the slightest, and
Nothing.
Well, I'm intrigued. I almost,
he might just watch it
I
right
might
now.
get more enjoyment out of no context having it described to me after the fact, because that sounds awesome.
Well,
No,
they don't those don't have to be like mutually exclusive, you know. I can describe it and then you watch it, you know, and find some enjoyment there.
I'm gonna call you every time before I watch an episode and be like, all right, I need you to explain this episode to me first before I go
will
into it."
I will be down. I will answer and I will give you a perfect episode synopsis. Angel, you got anything to add?
Let's see. You already mentioned it. It could be anime of the season.
Mm-hmm.
You already mentioned the art is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. OP, certified banger. I feel.
Yeah, I agree.
You already mentioned you pretty much enjoy the whole cast.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In terms of general points, I think we got you got it all. Honestly,
Thanks. Angel.
We're slowly finding out more about the post-apocalyptic world.
I wouldn't go so far as to say it's post-apocalyptic, but it is slowly
it's
deteriorating.
Basically, there's only like 50,000 children left, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh no, that's a low number.
That's a pretty low number.
I would describe it as such. Well, I don't really have much. You described it in such a way. Let's see. What was remind me what was significant about episode 3? Was that the lie detector? Yes.
It is the lie detector, and I almost said arc, but it's not really an arc. He just discovers a Santa power. He is like a little bit of a lie detector, and he has some terrible anxiety about it.
That was like, I don't know, that ability or whatever. It was more like an inconvenience.
Totally. And they're doing a funeral for the girl who got abducted. They're like doing a funeral like festival thing. The guy with the gun who hates Santa Claus. Actually, I think
wasn't that Sanji?
He is implied to have shot Santa Claus before.
Sanji.
What's his name? Sanji?
Was it? He was the one shooting kids, right?
What the fuck?
I mean, there was a man shooting kids. I just don't remember if his name was Sanji.
Oh man.
Name is Yakugyuda Subaru.
Ah, okay. I don't know why I said Sanji.
I don't need it. Well, Angel, it's obvious to everyone who's listening to this podcast, but yet I have to ask: is this a pass or a fail?
Pass.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to continue watching this. Yeah, it's a pass.
Tanner, just from description alone, would you pass or fail?
Yeah.
All right, that's a pass. Tanner's watching.
Boom. We weren't going to pass it unless Tanner said yeah there, so it was perfect. Perfect. All right, ladies and gents, just to recap what we have accomplished today. Well, I asked for one final thing. This monster wants to eat me. Sanda. She toasts is in the ramen bottle, and Am I forgetting one? This is why I shouldn't close. Oh yeah, Dusk Beyond the End of the World. Oh. Are all moving on to the final course. And now it's time for what I think is my favorite part of every season, the wild card. Now, ground rules. Anime has to be in the top 30. It can be an anime that has snuck into the top 10 since, right? If it wasn't in the top 10 when we did the synopsis and all that, like if it's in there now, it's up for grabs. I think there was something about that last season. Anything goes. Literally anything goes. So Cade, who wasn't able to join us today,
shit, I got rid of it.
Did give us his pick. And it's a Little Miss Vampire Can't Suck Right. Which was at the 24th spot. I know. I don't know anything about this anime. The title is certainly something. And he's not here to defend his selection, so we'll fucking see next
I don't know if
week.
I want to ruin my recommendations with that watch.
Does Crunchyroll even do like personalized recommendations? Recos?
I thought they did.
What? Yeah, you mean like recommended for you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's fair.
Top picks for you.
Because you watched Little Miss Vampire Can't Suck Right.
Oh, now you have to watch Watashi-kun's Dick is on Fire or whatever the fuck that show was called.
Now, some of these, I don't know why it's recommending it to me, but I mean, in mine it's like Mushoku. I watched Attack on Titan, so I don't know why it's recommending it to me.
Watch it again. All right, gents. So the three of us are here. Let's Mario Party this bad boy up.
Mario Marty.
I'm gonna roll a
This ad's so big.
D20.
Oh, a D20.
That's right.
First roll's on me.
First roll's on you. All right. You know what? I'll stream it just because.
Whoa, Kevin's not beating allegations if he rolls a 20 for himself.
All right, we ready?
First roll's on Angel.
This is Angel's roll.
Angel gets a 4.
Dang.
All right.
I'll
do my roll next.
All right, Kevin. I can't wait to see this 20. 14.
14? Okay. It's high, but it's not the highest.
No,
Tanner?
No, it's fine.
What you got?
4.
How's that?
Oh, we got a tiebreaker.
All right, re-roll.
I'm re-rolling both of you. I'm re-rolling both of you.
Okay. All right, Angel, you're up.
I'm up.
Angel has got a 19.
Hey.
Tanner needs a 19 or a 20 to not pick last. Watch him get a 20. There's no way.
Oh my god. Nat 20, let's fucking go. This feels exactly the same as when I opened that safe in Baldur's Gate, where it's like it was like a level 36 difficulty lockpick, so basically like impossible to succeed unless you nat 20 it, and I did. And then it was like, yeah, there's nothing inside.
What a waste of good luck. All right, gents, I'm gonna go ahead and take the first pick. Then it's gonna be Tanner, then Angel. We talked about it a little bit when we kind of did our wild card preview last time on our what was that? The season preview. I'm gonna do my status as an assassin obviously exceeds the heroes only because it is being animated by Sunrise. Famous for all of, Love Live.
Yeah. I know how much of a fan of Love Live you are.
Yeah, I'm a huge Love Live guy. So that's why I had to pick him. and no other reason.
I was gonna pick that one for different reasons.
All right, fine. They did it all the Gundam. They did all the Gundam anime. Are you happy? So I am actually I'm excited to see what they do here. Tanner.
All right. So I'm choosing this at risk of it. I feel like it has the potential to be trash, but it did jump up 11 places.
I know exactly which
Uh-oh.
one you're talking about.
We're doing Wandance or Wandance.
Wandance.
Yes. Look, I just was like, all right, it's between this or something else. And the something else was with you, our love will make it through. That was purely suggested by a coworker at work. She was like, you should watch this about this like guy who's like a dog. And I'm like, I mean, you're recommending it. You're not usually the type, but you know. But I just literally while you were picking your pick, Kevin, I was like, all right, I'm watching the trailer for Wandance. The music seems pretty damn good as long as the trailer music is also like what's kind of in the show. And then the dancing is 3D, but it looked pretty good as well. So, you know, we're gonna try it out. We're gonna try it out.
I like to hear it. I was actually hoping that would be in the top 10 when we did our season thing.
The key visual is also pretty dope looking. I mean, it's giving like Persona dancing for the key visual.
Agreed.
So let's hope it can deliver.
Angel, what are you delivering?
Nothing looks good.
That's a lie.
Let's see. I'll go with Yano-kun's Ordinary Days.
Yano-kun. Oh, you know what? That also was one that caught my eye. You know, we all like do you think it will actually be about his ordinary days, or do you think he's going to have an extraordinary experience?
I feel like the extraordinary experience are his ordinary days, you know?
He has an eye patch.
What's ordinary for him isn't ordinary for you necessarily. See, I thought Angel was going to go for My Friend's Little Sister as it in for me, but guess not.
Nah.
All right, gents. So next week we'll be doing 3 episodes of the following: Little Miss Vampire Can't Suck Right, My Status as an Assassin Obviously Exceeds the Heroes, Wandance, and Yano-kun's Ordinary Days. And of course, bragging rights to whoever gets the top pick. You know, obviously.
Let's go. Obviously.
Well, that about does it for today, gents. Thank you for joining me on this Halloween's spooky week. Tanner, if you were to describe in a spooky voice how our fans would come into contact with us, what would that sound like?
Oh man. He's no, brother. He really.
I cringed it at the beginning. You can cringe it now. You know.
I don't know. How do I do this? I'm gonna have to go like Count Dracula, like Sesame Street style. You know.
That's good. That's good. He's just the Count. He's not Count Dracula. No relation to Mr. Dracula.
No relation at all. Of course, if you would like to, if you would. Of course. If you would like to engage with us in any way,
he's Italian.
What do you want from me?
I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. I feel like I'm ordering a pizza over here. Yeah, fuck it.
What do you want? I'm trying my best.
I'm sorry. I won't interrupt. Sorry. Questions for the end. Questions for
I'm
the
trying to
end.
fucking do the count. It's hard, man.
It's hard. Yeah, the count is hard.
It's hard. I mean, how else do I do it spooky? I could just be like, ooh, if you want to find us anywhere, you
That
can
was
find
pretty
us
good.
at the blue sky. That's right. That's Anime Gourmands on Blue Sky. You spell gourmands the way you spell gourmands. You can also find us at the Gmail for your everyday emailing purposes at animegourmands@gmail.com. And finally, this is kind of hurting my throat. And finally, you can, if you are listening to this on Spotify, if you look down below, there is a comment section. We would love to hear from you about anything you might have to say. Kevin also leaves a poll. Please make it stop.
That was so worth it. It was so incredibly worth it.
It was like pulling something in my throat. There was like a twinge back there, bro.
For a like split second, I feel like you were about to do a Scottish accent for like a split second, and then you recovered.
And then I recovered.
Gosh, well, there's nothing left to do except to say goodbye, good night, and check please